Hello everybody, welcome to my stream. Hope you're having a great, what day is it? Thursday! Hope you're having a good Thursday. Yeah. I've got some stuff done. I had the weekend off last weekend. I did basically nothing, but yesterday I did a bunch of stuff. Got my worked in the morning, got my oil changed, got a haircut, did some shopping. I actually put away that stuff that's shopping, so I don't have anything sitting in my fridge right now. And got a decent amount of cleaning done. Also, I have now added the what I want from the head. I've now gone through the Head in Time and Cape Story playlist and added the songs I want into my super playlist. So those are now can pop up at any time. Yeah. So yeah. Still need to archive a little bit. Oh, I also found out that Twitch updated their schedule thing. Oh geez, I haven't heard the song in a while. Yeah, I got stuff done. Twitch updated their schedule feature, so I now actually have my schedule on Twitch, because it used to be for Twitch's schedule thing. It only worked if you had a recurring weekly schedule. If you had a stream every week, you do, but I have an every 2-week schedule because of my job. So because of that, I wasn't able to use their schedule feature, but now I can. So now I have my schedule up on Twitch, so you can use the schedule tab to find out when I'm next streaming. And I'll be updating that, like with what game I'm playing and stuff. Or if there's a bonus stream I'm thinking about doing soon, I'll put something in there. So that's cool. I don't know how many people actually use that feature, but it's there, and I want to use it, so I'm using it. Let's see, I don't think there's too much else. This is gonna be this is a Thursday stream, so I will be stopping at 10 o'clock Eastern for a critical role. Jeez, what's going on with my elbow? Okay, I don't think I have much else in the way of announcements, so yeah, I'll be finishing archiving, and I have a little more cleaning to do around the house. Those are my main last things. Oh, I've been playing more of Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity. I'm really enjoying it. I'm really enjoying Age of Calamity. It's a little too much in the side missions, and the Korok seeds are awful. I don't know why they put the Korok seeds in this game as well. Because now I want 100% the game, like all the side missions. So to do that, I have to go find all the freaking Korok seeds. So soon I'm going to load up a guide to find all the Korok seeds and just go through all the earlier missions again to find them, because that's what I have to do. I have to redo basically every 30 to 40 minute mission in the game. That's gonna suck. Yeah, it feels good when you're productive, for sure. Productiveness is good. I don't think I have anything else to talk about. No, I don't. Let's get in the game. We have puzzle time. We have puzzles to do. We have puzzles to do. Starting with this crap. So, we just finished an age, actually. We just finished the age. We got through the submarine ship thing. At the end of it, we have to go back through this weird winding track thing. This thing sucks. This thing straight up sucks, because there's no map, and you can end up backwards and stuff. It's awful. And I didn't know when I first did this that I needed to write everything down. So I basically got to the end of what I wanted to stream and just backtracked to the very beginning. So we're starting the section all over again. So let's go. But now I have my notepad ready, and I'm ready to write down my directions so I don't get lost and backtrack to where I was before and things like that. And also, because I'll have to go back to this age to get the other page, so I know how to get back quickly as well. I don't know why the section's in the game. The section sucks. Okay. So you... let me go to a new page for this, because this is pretty long, if I remember right. Okay. So how I'm doing this, I'm going to write down the direction I came from, and then what direction I go, basically, every time. So you'll be facing north, and we go north. Okay, we're facing north. And so there are these barriers, and we just have to find the path forward. Okay, since I wrote down that I'm facing north, I know if I go south, I end up where I started, so I want to skip that. We're going west. Okay. Still facing west. Oops. And we're going north. It's eventually going to start turning these tracks, so we won't end up facing the same way again. We end up facing north, and we'll continue to go north. Okay. Still facing north. I don't want to go south. Okay, this was a dead end. So we'll go ahead and backtrack. Okay. So we'll go east instead. What are dailies? Have a good look, Manu. Okay, and we'll go east again. Okay, still facing east. And we're going south. Ah, that kind of stuff. I see. And we're facing south. And we keep going south. Still facing south. We go west. Okay, west takes us to south. And we're going southwest. This is the first four cardinal direction. Okay, and we end up at southwest. And we go west. We're now into 10. We're now into 10 movements, by the way. This is excessively long. Okay, we ended up at west, and we go northwest. It's now 11 movements. We end up at northwest. And we go northeast. We end up at northeast. Southwest is back where we came. Northwest it is. And we end up facing northwest. And we go north. I'm now to like 40% of my page right now to northeast directions. End up at north. South's where we came. Okay, that's a dead end. So we backtrack. Southeast is the opposite of northwest, so it's not that. West is a way we can go, though. This particular section is why I'm writing them down now, because I might have gone backtracked and gotten lost that way. I could very easily have. Okay, we're facing west now. And where are we going? East is where we came. That's also a dead end. Holy crap. And that's where I came from, so that's also a dead end. This is a dead end that leads to dead ends. Holy crap. So we backtrack again. Okay, this one we started northeast. North is the way we can go, though. Okay, and then we end up on east. Please let this actually lead to something. Oh, that's a good sign. Southeast. Oh, did we do it? End of the line. So that means we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Let me give that right again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 movements. 14 movements to get to the end. That is stupid. Including that super dead end that was like too deep. Yay, the Myst book. Achievement unlocked, selenitic aids? Whatever that means. I have the red page. I need the red book, please. Red book. And boom. What's got for me, Cirrus?
With each page I can see more clearly. Soon, be free from this horrible prison. This book. You must visit the one remaining age. You have not. Confident that my brother Akana is demented. He is guilty. He took advantage of the freedom our father had given us. Akana began to I ask you again. destroy both myself and you, just as he destroyed the other mages of Myst.
These bases aren't destroyed, they're just empty.
Never will escape. You must simply bring the ready. The story that I hear. Your wisdom. You will see that I am innocent and he is guilty. This forgotten island long ago. I will owe you my life, and you will be greatly rewarded.
I love those videos. It's peak 90s. Let's go ahead and save. Let's see. Right here. Yes, please. Thank you. But we need to go back there now. We need to go get the blue page and ignore his warnings. Because I like ignoring warnings. Hi guys, I'm back. That's remember where the blue page was. That was like a week ago. It's over here somewhere? What was that? It's a random bird. Where could the blue page be? Where could it be? I used to know where it was, but now I don't at all. Could it be over here? Nope. It cannot be over there. Where might you be, blue page? I'm back here. We try going on the well, I guess? No, not here. I'm missing something somewhere in here. Hey, bats! Hope I don't get rabies. It's not in here, is it? No, it's not. Run back. Where's this pathway I'm missing? Here it is. I think this is the pathway I'm missing right here. This wasn't approaching from the right angle. There we go. Got the page. Now it's time to skedaddle. See, I knew I had to be missing a pathway somewhere. Oh, thanks for the notification that my gift stub to someone else has expired. Thank you so much, Twits. Anyway, back to the game. This is the other reason why I wrote this puzzle down, because I knew I'd have to do it again. So I'm going to end up facing north. I want to continue going north. Okay, and this one I'm going to wind up facing north. I'm going to go west. So I want to do left twice. Okay, I'm going to end up facing west. I want to go north, so right twice. And I'm facing north. I want to go east, not north. So right twice again. And I'll end up facing east. I want to go east again. I end up facing east. I want to go south. So right twice. I end up facing south. I want to go south again. I end up facing south. I'm going to go west this time. So right twice again. Okay, I end up facing south. I'm gonna go southwest. So, right once. I'm gonna face the southwest. I'm gonna go west. So right once again. I'm gonna facing west. I want to go northwest. So once again, one more right. I'm gonna facing northwest. I want to go northeast. So right twice. Okay, this is a trick one. I'm gonna face northeast, but I want to go north. So, left once. And I'm facing east, I want to go southeast. So... right once. And that's all she wrote. Achievement unlocked, never lost. So I got through without backtracking at all. So, once again, that's how many movements? That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 movements get to the end. That's stupid once again. Time to see what Eknars say.
My friend. Bring in the blue pages. I see. Convinced Cyrus is guilty. Pray, do not release him. He will destroy me, just as he did. Innocent bystander. I've been wrongfully tricked into imprisonment. And you have observed his unbridled lust for riches. In the 4 remaining worlds. Gruesome plot. It was almost perfect.
blow to Father. You tricked him into believing that it was I who was the murderer. I didn't murder Father. Bring me the remaining pages, please. A liar. All in a liar. Must not be free. The remaining blue pages from the last age of Myst. I must be free. You must free me. I cannot bear it here for eternity.
I think you'll be fine.
Free me.
I'm sorry, you'll be fine.
Oh, my friend.
Okay, now I have to figure out how to get to that stupid gear aids that we have yet to figure out. Indeed, bot. Freaking banana. We need to get 221 on the stupid gears, but I do not know how to do that. Legitimately do not know. Oh. I figured it out, guys! It's even unlocked gears open. It was that simple. I just had to hold it down was the issue. And it does that. That's an issue that it's not like explained anywhere in the mechanics. That could be a moment you look up on the guy, I'm like, oh, really? That's probably open the last aids. In which case, maybe done with this game pretty soon. This would be the fortress area. Yep. And we're off! Okay, we need a set of 4 symbols to do something. Okay. Interesting. So what do we got going on here? The boat. The rocket. I assume that's Catherine. The clock. These are all the different ages, like referenced. Like how to get to each of the different ages. Interesting. Wonder what that means. Achievement unlocked keenly. What? How'd I get that achievement? Hold the phone. Hold the phone. What does that achievement even mean? Real Myst. Sats in one of the thrones in Mechanical Aids. Oh. I see. Oh, that's me sitting in it. Okay, that's what that is. I see. What's this? What? Why is this a thing? Why can't I zoom in here? Interesting. Interesting. Okay. Oh, this is where I came. Is there a way out of this room other than the way I came? There is. What is it this way? Hmm. Interesting. Oh, there's the weapons of war right here. Vortex rotation simulator calibrating. Let's put down there. Throw time! Hmm. Probably a good thing this wasn't the first stage I went to. I'm already very confused. And this is the last stage for me. to Snake in the Box. Okay, that's a loop around. Now let's go into the middle part. Both without lowering the stairs and with. Let me free roam for this spot. This seems a little finicky. Okay, nothing there. Now let's see when I lower the stairs what I get. Oh, this is a tower rotation, isn't it? It's a tower rotation. Before I do that, let me go out and see if there's anything I'm missing in the surface area for this area. Reason for each, so that's literally the tower rotation right there. Controls for it. Oh, okay, so yeah. This is the walkway back to the first area. Got it. So, should be able just to do a tower rotation once. It's probably where I'm at already, but I just want to double check. Assuming it's bad. Yep, that's where I am already. Made it sound like it was actually moving something, so I wasn't completely sure. The symbol's moving. On the left side. Okay, it's lined up now. Let's see what that does. Hmm. Hey! I think that allowed this to open. That's what that did. On the blue page. Lots of poisons. Okay. Hopefully that actually moves it. Dang it! Why aren't you moving? It's almost similar, so it suggests it's teaching me how to do something. Oh! Alright then. That's where it was. Can I go down even more? What up? Oh, clicked out of the game. Hmm. That was weird. me check something here. Does this just close off the elevator? Okay, so that operates the elevator. That's what that does. Okay, that makes sense. Basically, I'm done with the staircase once I do this. This is just turning the elevator. Makes sense, the gear is right there as well. I understand. Okay, let's see if something changes in the elevator now. Free roam for a second. This wall is going to open up to something. Okay, just want to confirm. Oh, come on. You my classic back now? Thank you. Let's see if that changes anything. Still no change. the heck? What was that? I am missing something. It's a very common phrase in this game. Curious as to why they have a cage in here. Anything I'm missing here on mainland? I'm pretty confident I don't have the puzzle for this one. Yeah, I got nothing even hinting for this one. That just probably leads the way out. That's a pretty view. Very pretty view. Let's go from this direction. See if we see anything new. Nope, I do not see anything new from this direction. Hmm. I might get a hint from the game for this one. Because there's clearly something I'm missing about the tower rotation itself. It doesn't seem to be actually rotating right now. It appears to just be a simulation, like as I said, but there aren't two levers in here that correspond to that. Doubt anything changes, but let's double check. Nope, nothing. How does one rotate the tower? Because this doesn't do anything, I assume. Looks like available, but I don't think it does anything to the actual tower. Nope. What the heck? I don't know what I'm doing. Let's get a hint, because I don't even have any ideas. I literally don't even have any ideas at this point. Um, Mechanical aids. Yes, in person. Yeah, that's why I thought. I didn't think those things were potentially useful at all. I solved that. I solved that. I solved one of the pages. The other one's probably on the other one on the other islands. Yeah, I figured out to get there, but I need the access controls for rotating the fortress. Yeah, the simulator, but I don't think I've seen anything else that looks like that. Let's just talk about the central thing. I don't recall anything that looks like that. That's what I'm missing. Like, I don't know anything that looks like that. Two levers side by where? Where are the? I've been looking for two levers side by side the entire time. Where are the two levers side by side? There's one lever there. There's no two levers there. I must be missing a room somewhere. Like, where? What? There are no two levers side by side anywhere. Once again only one lever. I'm gonna need more help than that. There's nothing on the top floor though. I thought I went up here and there's nothing here. Like, I've been up here like multiple times. Unless I'm just blind. Hey Kita, I am playing Myst. I'm almost done with this. This is the last 8. This is actually the last 8. I pretty flawless did all the other 8s, but rotating this tower has been painful. I'm on the top floor. There's nothing here. There's a wall. I don't understand this part. Well, I have a hint. There's a hint built in the game, system built in the game now. Really? That's what that timer is for. Okay. That's a dumb puzzle. I will take issue with that particular puzzle. I would never have figured that out on my own. Legit, that's the only puzzle so far in this game that I haven't figured out on my own, and I don't think I ever would have figured that one out on my own. Oops. Try that again. I was aware of the timer thing, but I didn't think anything of it. Really, the wits part. We never figured that part on my own. I would never figure that part on my own. That one's a mechanics thing, not a puzzle thing. There's nothing there. So I found the simulator thing, but there's nothing in the game actually indicating that the tower controls are here on the top floor, on the top of the elevator. There's nothing indicating that. I would not think that the tower controls are on the elevator. The only reason you do that is the only reason you'd actually do that is just thinking about it. Literally, the only reason you would do that is because you know there's a timer and you decide to leave during the timer. Like, not a fan of that puzzle. Oh. I didn't actually rotate it, did I? Poop. No worries. What I was just saying is there's nothing in game indicating that the controls are on top of the elevator. If the game indicated the controls are on top of the elevator, I'd have for sure figured out how to get on top of the elevator and would have figured this out. No problem. There's nothing really indicating that this was a thing. Well, yeah, I figured out the middle button was a timer, but I didn't think anything of it. It didn't register to me as odd enough to investigate that more. Like I knew it was a timer from going up and down the elevator, but it didn't register to me as odd. What I was more looking at is I go up top and there's a wall directly in front of me, so I thought I rotate the tower, go up top, and there's a path out instead of a wall situation. That's what I was currently thinking with the elevator. That's why I said I would never figure it out. I'd already rationalized everything else in the system. I legitimately already rationalized everything else. Okay. Oh, Sandalwood. Oh, that's the water area, right? I really like, or no, Sandalwood. Is Sandalwood the water area? Or is Sandalwood the trees? Yeah. The trees one was tricky just because it was easy. It was easy to get lost. I ended up following a always go left, always go right path. To make sure I don't get lost around the maze, basically. That's the only reason why that one was tricky, is you can get lost easily. A lot of very similar looking areas. The first area I went to was actually a bad area for me to go first. I went to the Stone Sip AIDS area first. That was my first AIDS. That just happened. This happened to be the one I found first. And at that point, I didn't realize that the AIDS puzzles were completely self-contained. Like I thought, like you unlock one AIDS, and then inside that AIDS is a hint. It's a hint to get to the next AIDS from the overworld or something like that. So, I didn't realize they're like completely self-contained and all that. So, I ended up being a little confused for a little bit. But once I figured out that the overworld is self-contained and each of the AIDS is self-contained, I blasted through everything else after that. I ended up technically looking up something in the Stone Sip AIDS, but I had actually already solved the puzzle and just didn't realize it. Ended up being the chest floating up after you drain it. I'd already drained it, and I didn't realize that the chest floated up afterwards. And the key being on the ground as well was, it's kind of hard to see. This looked like a chain to me. But I'd already solved it. I just had to go into that room again with the water up, which the water is already up at that point. So I don't consider that needing help, because I'd already solved it. I just didn't quite realize the mechanics of the game itself. Yep, exactly. It's a La Milana problem. A problem we see a lot in La Milana, where you solve a puzzle, but you don't really know what the puzzle you solved did. So you end up wandering around not realizing you actually already solved the puzzle. But the trees area blasted through. The water redirecting area blasted through. Blasted through the like the desert area. Got annoyed a little bit on the desert area, just because after you beat it, having to go through that entire switching tracks part was just annoying. I haven't found the red page yet. I found the blue page, not the red page. The blue page is in the secret hidden center. I thought the red page would be one of these islands, but I haven't found it on the island yet. I've been on 2 islands now, and it's not been here. And now have the full code, which likely takes me back. Yeah, the underground vehicle. I started that not knowing I needed to write it down, and I got hopelessly lost, and I had to backtrack to the very beginning. And ended up in the stream at that point because I was near my ending time anyway. Then I came back today, with writing it down from the beginning, and I did not get lost. Yeah, that one's not really much of a puzzle thing. That one's more of a, are you writing things down? If you do, you don't get lost. If you don't, you get lost. And then I came back to get the other page, and I got an achievement for going through it without ever hitting backtrack. Okay. Pretty sure that's all the islands. Yeah. All this area needed was some type of indication that the controls are on top of the elevator. And it would have been perfectly fine. I still need to find the right page, so I wouldn't say perfectly fine yet, but... Thank you, Kita. That takes me back to the start. Hopefully the red page is kind of sitting here. No, this does not take me back to start. This takes me to a nothing. That's a start. I guess it's good to know I didn't accidentally skip an island or anything. My way of doing the tower controls was extremely correct. But yeah, I found the blue page in here. And like Kate's torture chamber thing. Her page wasn't in here, was it? This box? Did I open the box? I think I opened the box. Oh, just one of those things. Oh, I need to... Why am I going back? I need to turn it one more time, please. Oops, click out of the game. It's so easy to accidentally click out of the game when you have two monitors. Button. Button, who's got the button? Please let the red page be here at the end. Not hidden somewhere I haven't looked yet. I have a feeling this is going to open the gear to reveal the Myst book. Have a feeling. Okay, I need this, then that. 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 I knew it. When I'm rotating the tower, what steps are you taking? Oh, I can show you actually in the simulation more easily. So I found when I do the simulation, that if I have the left lever down and try to move this one, nothing happens. If I have it all the way up and I move this one, it moves very directly, to exactly where you put it. But that's a problem because you want to lock it to one of the four cardinal directions, realistically. Um, so if you put this in the center, like this, it locks. It locks to one side. So if you pull it all the way up until you can't pull it up anymore, it'll go down on its own. Well, it doesn't do it on this one, but it'll lock to the next one directly. You pull it all the way up, and it locks to the next one. That's how I'm doing it. You ever done that with left lever? I'm pretty sure that's the intended way because it specifically locks that way, rather than you have to like count how many seconds or something like that to figure out what to do. It's even locked mechanical aids. Well, we're gonna have to go back and come back here and find the red page, but we at least solved the area and got one of the pages. Blue page, here you go. What you got for me, Akinar?
Hello, I'm Akinar. I'm glad to see that you've returned to help me escape from my wrongful imprisonment. It was Cirrus who did this to me. Cirrus, my wicked brother. Do not listen to him. I warn you. He's a liar. Do not be persuaded by his evil lies. Do not release him. He killed my father. He will kill you. Began when my brother Cirrus began to lust for riches. He stole from the ages of Myst. He hoarded riches for himself. My father slept away his watchfulness. My sick brother secretly pronounced himself king. King of the ages of Myst, he said. He began to look upon me in disgust. His lowly brother hated him. And then Cirrus began to destroy the ages of Myst. He burned their forest. He tore down their structures. He flooded their lands. He murdered their inhabitants. Completely destroyed all but 4 of the ages. Of course, I had a woman father. When I finally found him, there was Cirrus also, talking cleverly. The lying tongue of a serpent. He had convinced father that it was I who destroyed the ages. He convinced father that it was I who was greedy for wealth and plunder. And as Cirrus dealt the final blow, he tricked father into believing that I was the murderer. But Cirrus did not deal as fast a blow as he planned. And his father died a slow death. He at last doubted my brother's clever lies, and so in dying, father imprisoned us both. Unsure from which of us the blow had come. I swear to you what I say is true. Release me. You must release me. My brother is a deceitful liar and deserves punishment. I only wish vengeance for my dear father. His murder. Believe me. You must only recover 1 additional page to release me from this prison. It's the easiest to find. Go to the bookshelf that's in this library. On the far right side of the middle shelf, there's a burned book, which is different from the other burned books. This book is filled with patterns. Find pattern 158. Mimic its design on the panel in the fireplace. Doing this will bring you to the last blue page. Remember, don't take the red page. Only the blue page. Return quickly to me. And do not touch the green book. It's a clever trap to imprison those who have not been warned. Do not be tempted, for you will rot and die, imprisoned as I am. I tell you, if you follow my instructions, it will be well worth your while. I promise you that. Go. Go.
These actors are so good who do Sirius and Achenar. I like them a lot. Yeah, pattern 158. So, we'll do that later. We still have to get the red page. And here's Sirius's story. It also took me quite a while to recognize that the tower control is more than just the constellations. I just happen to only have the constellations marker on. I didn't realize that the marker switches activate the tower. Like, that entire tower thing took me a while to really understand what was going on for it. Rather recognize the tower itself. The tower itself was the big hub. I'm really surprised one of those islands didn't have the red page on it. I thought for sure one of the islands would have the red page, and I was prepared to swap out my blue page because the blue page is pretty easy to get to, comparatively. Click on all the things. If it fits, I sit. This is where the blue page was. Keep an eye out for anything even slightly red. It's not here. Nope, I went the wrong way. Back the way I came. My other guess was that this was a timer from the bottom as well, and the solar red page when the elevator goes up. Situation. Not that lucky. It's like, what about the other way on the elevator? Nope. I'm glad someone knows what's going on. Hey, graphical glitz. That's much harder to see than the other one was. That was much less obvious. Well, Sirius likes money. Look all this money he's stockpiling. And beer and wine. Money and wine. I beat this game once when I was like 15 years old, which was like 15 years ago. So I remember nothing about this game except for the ending. I do know I do know the final choice thing. So I'm sorry if you're looking forward to that, but I do know what happens on each of the routes. The ending is like the only thing I didn't forget about this game. Okay, Sirius, what's your final thing?
You finally returned. I owe you a debt of gratitude, for you have nearly released me. My name is Sirius. I trust that from your explorations you've become convinced that my wicked brother Achenar is guilty, and I am innocent. It is I who am wrongly imprisoned here. Imprisoned by my father. I don't know who you are, or how you came to this island, but I assume you must at least know something of the books. It was father who was a master of the books. He wrote hundreds of them, all describing and linking to the fantastic places and ages which he had discovered. The room in which you now stand was our father's library. It was here, in this room, on this island named Myst, that he housed most of these books. But such a waste. By now, you have surely discovered that Achenar has burnt and mutilated most of these books. Why? Our father was always watchful of our exploration. We grew up under his strict supervision. But when we came of age, he gave us unbridled access to the Myst books. He began to leave our adventures more and more unchecked. Unsupervised as we were, my brother began to become disturbed. He began to take more from the Myst ages than he had given. Soon he gained a twisted pleasure from the conquest and destruction of the other ages. It was horrific. This thirst for destruction. But alas, even I discovered his insanity too late. He had completely destroyed all of the Myst ages but 4. I wasted no time. In warning my father, I thought he would recognize Achenar's guilt. But in a fit of rage, he imprisoned both my brother and myself within the pages of these books, designed to hold us until he could judge which of us was guilty. To discover the truth, our father embarked on one final journey. However, he has never returned. I can only assume that he perished along the way, leaving me, an innocent victim, entrapped forever. But now, you are here to release me. Listen carefully. You must find one more page and I will be forever free. There is a book on the shelves. This library, which is mostly burned, but has a few pages still intact. It is the last book on the middle shelf. Find it. This book is filled with a variety of patterns. Find pattern 158 and recreate it on the door of the fireplace. This will bring you to the last red page. Bring that page to me, and I will finally be released and able to reward you, of course. Ignore the blue page. That page finishes my brother's book. It chills me to even think what would happen if you were to release him. There is another warning. Where the red and blue pages reside, also resides a green book. If you touch the green book, you also will be imprisoned forever. Our father gave us this same warning long ago. I suggest you follow his advice. Go now. Soon we will meet face to face.
Well, his explanation was a lot more coherent. But before I mess with that, I'm going to take a break. So get up, stretch, grab a drink, grab a snack, prevent DVT because sitting for too long in one place causes split cloud sounds bad for you. I'll be back in 5 to 10 minutes with the ending, I assume. I think there might be maybe extra stuff. I don't want to quit the game, no. Might be extra after based on like the hint thing, seems like the Dinny Age or something like that, which is new to me, I think. So there might be extra stuff after this. But if not, we will finish this game and go right to Devil May Cry 5. But either way, we're almost done. But I got some music for you. Stay tuned. I need to go to the bathroom really bad. Oh, I did not just come back to mechanical rhythm. Fantastic. Completely, totally different than Myst, but you know. Mechanical rhythm's awesome. Excuse me. Bye, everyone. I'm kind of back, but I also want to listen to the rest of the song. It's awkward. Maybe I shouldn't have said anything. I could have pretended I'm still on break. Yeah! The riff! The song is one long guitar riff. And drum solo. Oh, it's only like 5 seconds of the song. I successfully sold out mechanical rhythm. Ah, freaking amazing song. Okay, but I guess we should actually, you know, play the game. Okay, so we need to find pattern 158 and put it into the fireplace. Bum, 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 bum. They did a good something to the credit of the Myst devs. They did a good job of making a lot of these puzzles unbrute forceable. Like for this pattern thing, like it's obvious where this goes. It goes into the fireplace, but there's like 300 patterns. They put it like right in the center of the pattern 158. It's essentially an unbrute forceable puzzle. It'll take way too long to try to brute force it. And that's the case with most of the puzzles in this game. Like the constellation puzzle has like infinite possibilities. A lot of other puzzles similarly have ridiculous number of possibilities, and they usually penalize you for getting the answer wrong in some way, either by time or reason the puzzle or something like that. If only I had graph paper. Oh wait, I do. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 6 by 8. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I literally have graph paper right now. It's an old what's it called? One of those old like chemistry books you get in college. That's like entirely graph paper throughout. Okay, I'll just put X's in the ones that are it. Don't need to actually fill it in, that's excessive. There. 1, 3. 2, 2. 1, 4. 2. 1, 2. 5, 6. Yeah, composition notebook. That's it. I actually tried to look at the cover to see what it's called, but it doesn't actually have a name to it. The original marble cover 80 sheets. 5x5 quad ruled. Yeah, it's a composition notebook, those things. I still kept it around because I use it for job interviews. When I get a job interview, I write down the questions I have for them and like a brief synopsis of my answers to common questions that can reference. I use that because it's an official looking notebook type thing. You know, it looks fancy. So I end up using that for interviews. So I had this laying around and ended up being very useful for the graph paper part for a couple of these things in here. Okay. Oop. So 1, 2, 7, 8, 2, 3, 5, 7, 8, 7, 8, 7, 8, 1, 3, 1, 4, 1, 2, 5, 6, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's achievement unlocked. Rotational bliss. Okay, I'm gonna save the game right here. And I'll go ahead and save it in slot 1. Okay, so let me walk you through what 15-year-old me thought at this point, because I already know the ending of this game. There's no suspense there. But 15-year-old me did not know about the end of this game or anything like that. So 15-year-old me, up until throughout the game, you know, where you collect pay to start hearing bits and pieces of the story. 15-year-old me actually sympathized more with Akinar, the blue book guy, rather than Cirrus. I was extremely distrustful of Cirrus from the beginning. He seemed too smooth. He just seemed like transparently evil. But with a smooth talker, transparent evil, which is also kind of confirmed in my mind when Akinar said that he had a silver tongue and you know he betrayed him. Akinar seemed a little mentally unstable, but I think I would be too. You know, when if I was trapped in a book for however long it was, he seemed desperate. Didn't seem like he was like overtly lying. Until I gave them both their second last page. Something struck me as really weird when I gave them both their second last page. Both of them agreed that I should not touch the green book. Both of them specifically said, "Don't touch the green book," and they gave differing reasons for saying that. What Akinar basically said the green book. Let me talk back to which one said that. Akinar said basically the green book was a trap, and green book was a trap. And Cirrus said like the green book just existed for a long time. The father said never to touch it. It was weird to me that both of them agreed not to touch the green book when throughout the entire game their stories differed like 1-to-1, almost exactly. Akinar said the father is dead, and Cirrus killed the dead. Cirrus said the father went on a long journey after trapping them both to find out who's innocent, and hasn't returned. He's presumed dead, but doesn't actually know. Both of them blame the other for destroying the ages. Akinar said that Cirrus is greedy. Cirrus said Akinar is greedy. Akinar said that Cirrus like declared himself a king, and took all the riches. Cirrus, so the Akinar became mentally unstable and started destroying stuff because he's mentally unstable and they're unsupervised. But like they disagreed fundamentally on basically every single point except not to touch the green book. It was like, that's weird that they were both suddenly agree on this moment. If anything, if Aknar was unstable, he wouldn't say anything about the green book. He'd say to touch the green book because he's unstable. He's like, you know, crazy. Touch the green book, be trapped or whatever. Like, it struck me the wrong way. So as a 15-year-old, I touched the green book, and I'll do that now. This is the first thing I did.
Who the devil are you? Don't come here to Dunny, not yet. Oh, I have many questions for you, my friend, as you no doubt have for me. Where should I begin? Perhaps my story is in order. My name is Atris. I feel you've met my sons, Cirrus and Achenar, in the red and blue books on Myst Island in my library. My library. It contains my works, my writings. Oh, I wrote many books that linked me to fantastic places. It's an art I learned from my father many years ago. Oh, but the red and blue books, those were different. I wrote those books to entrap over greedy explorers who might stumble upon my island of Myst. But I had no idea my own sons would be entrapped. My sons, Cirrus and Achenar. We had many journeys together. I gave them free rein to the books. Perhaps it was not wise. I could see the greed growing in them. I had not told them about the red and blue books. Their imaginations went wild. They dreamed of riches and power. Of course, they did not know the books were traps. They begged me for access to those books, and I, of course, denied them. Oh, they devised a plan. An evil plan. I had no idea to what extent their greed had progressed. Their own mother. Oh, my own dear Catherine. They used her to lure me here to Dunny. Of course, I could return to Myst, except they removed a single page from my Myst linking book. I cannot return without that page. You, my friend, can bring that page to me. Oh, I pray you believe my story above the lies that my sons have told you. If you could find it in yourself to return that page to me here in Dunny, I could go to Myst and bring justice to my sons for what they've done. I must return to my writing. I pray that you believe me. Please hurry. Bring the page. Bring the page with you.
And he just goes back to writing. So, this story doesn't quite have a happy ending, though. Gonna save again. So, when I was 15, I was in a house with 4 other people, and the computer room was like directly next to the TV room, and people walking in and out at any time. And it happened that as soon as I clicked the green book, like someone came in the office and talked to me, or there was loud TV or something like that. I missed a good portion of what he said. I legitimately just missed a good portion of what he said. I didn't hear clearly enough. I didn't have headphones or anything. It was just a regular computer. So I did what I would have done in the red or blue books when I missed them. I put it down. I picked it back up again because I figured the video will play itself again like it did previously. But
Have you found the missing page? Come.
so I was confused, but I came in.
Come on, then.
Steven Luck, does he not take my warning seriously?
You've returned. We meet face to face. And the page. Did you bring the page? You didn't bring the page. do not take my warning seriously. Welcome to Gunny. You and I will live here forever.
He's so disappointed in you. He gets so disappointed in you. Welcome, Denny. You and I will live here forever. Atris. You had one job! You had one job! But yeah, that's what happened the very first time I played. Is I didn't realize what was going on because there was noise in the background and the video doesn't replay itself. So I didn't realize I needed to look up a book. And at this point, it's kind of keep you trapped here. You're here, and you're queer, I guess. There are worse places to spend eternity. Do you have food here? Do you ever talk to me? I mean, I guess the bathroom's is like corner or something. I do not have a poop counter. I probably should get one. Awkward. How do I load? Yes, load. Really? Fine. You can just put me where I was. Also, hi, Copel. The only thing I particularly found difficult was the only parts of the game. I'll go get the blue page. I'll do the blue page ending first. The only thing I particularly had a problem with were a couple of things where the game's mechanics were not explained properly. Like there are mechanics of the puzzles that just weren't explained. You're expected to figure it out just by clicking things randomly, kind of, or inferring based on surroundings. Those are the only times I had a problem. Like thinking back, I had problems figuring out how to rotate the tower because I didn't realize that the painting was an actual control thing and not just a visual thing of what the tower looked like and how to and rotating and all that. Like, I didn't realize I could actually rotate from that painting. That was the first hurdle. Then the second one was not realizing that the aids themselves were self-contained. And then the overworld itself was self-contained. So I was trying to use information from the overworld and the aids, and then thinking I use information from the aids to go back to the overworld. To bring it back to the overworld. Didn't realize they were self-contained. Besides one puzzle, the Margaret Switz puzzle is not self-contained, obviously. The gears getting to Gearland was a little bit of a struggle, just because I didn't realize if you hold down the lever, it moves the center gear by itself. It's one of those things the mechanics wasn't explained. And then the tower rotation, I didn't realize I was on top of the elevator. I recognized that there was a timer on the elevator, but I didn't realize there was something on top of it. There was nothing indicating that the tower control was on top of the elevator. Otherwise, I would have gotten it much earlier. Otherwise, I kind of blitzed through most of the game. I feel like I did really, really well. Especially considering it's a 90s point-and-click puzzle game. Anyway, so if you instead return the blue page and complete his book, this is what happens. Free Akinar. Achievement unlocked. I'm free.
Oh, yes, I'm free. Oh, I feel alive. And how do you feel, my friend? And what have we here? Perhaps the pages you worked so hard for? Whoops. Yes. Oh. Perhaps you're seeing the world from my point of view. Yes. Oh. There's my brother. Oh, yes. Maybe someone will rescue you someday.
That's not my stream, that's the game itself.
You lose.
Yeah. Whoops, I tore page. How'd that happen? That you lose is really creepy. Maybe someone will rescue you someday. Akinar. Once again, these ending splash screens aren't in the original, if I remember right. And you're just here. Once again, no bad. Like, can you even move? Like, are you in a world here? Are you like even in a world? like, is there something behind you, or are you just like in an endless void? I've never really sure how the trap books work. It's an endless void. How do they live for that long then? How long have they been trapped? There's no food. Do all bodily functions cease? Do you not need food? Are you immortal while you're trapped? Okay. And no, I've never played Abduction. I've not heard of it, but I've never played it. I actually heard of it like a couple weeks ago, even. That's the first time I ever heard of it. Might end up playing in the future. I might end up playing in the future. Not sure. I got my next couple games already planned out, though. And if you return the red, fix the red book with Cirrus. Achievement unlocked, you fool.
Oh, yes! Yes, I'm free! Oh, thank you, my friend. My dear friend. You've done the right thing. You stupid fool!
Evil laugh.
It looks like perhaps
You're in the book now? And what have we here? A page. Oh no.
Oops!
I hope you enjoy your new home as much as I enjoyed it. I can't see you. You're getting less clear. I hope you're in the books.
Oh my gosh, that pun. How long has he been waiting to use that pun? Hope you're in the books.
The library looks much the same as I left it. Oh, I can
Goodbye. I imagine most people, when they do this game the first time, freeze Sirius as the first thing they do. Because he probably seems the most sane. Hope you enjoy your new home as much as I enjoyed it. Boom, 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 boom. I like that the save screen even shows me in the room with the books and all that, but it still puts me here instead. What the heck, game? Okay, so neither of those options were the right option. If only we had something else we could do. Oh wait, we do. In two of the ages, actually, that ended up being the first two ages I went to. Oddly enough, there was half of the notes in each of them, and I reconstituted that note from the two halves. It's a puzzle we have not solved yet. So maybe this has something to do with it. Because he gave you no hint. Actors have no hints for the other pages. Just go find it. It's somewhere. So here's the reconstituted note. Marker switch vault access, Island of Myst. The vault is located in very plain view in the Island of Myst, and access can be achieved very easily if the simple instructions are followed. First, locate each of the marker switches on the island. Turn every one of those switches to the on position, which I've already done. Then go to the dock, and as a final step, turn the marker switch there to the off position. All the switches are already on because I had them on to use the tower. Bum, bum, bum. Off. Achievement unlocked inside. The final page. Speedrun strats. Well, I legit. I will say I did already know about that particular page and how to get that, but I did reconstitute the note like they want me to and everything. Like I didn't cheat that at all. While I knew the answer, I did not cheat it. I had all the marker switches on anyways, it's because I legitimately had the marker switches on because I was using them to rotate the tower. There was no reason for me to have them off. Having them on gives me hints for rotating the tower. Figuring out the marker switches had to do with the tower rotation was one of the big hangups I had. But now I have your page.
Have you found the missing page? Come. Come on, then.
Oh. Did you see that skip there? They could have had a little bit of a smoother animates for that. By the way, I really enjoy the actors for Sirius and Akinar. They do such a good job, especially Sirius going ham with the evilness, and Akinar going ham with the insanity. Achievement unlocked? Yes!
Ah, my friend. You've returned. And the page. Did you bring the page? Ah. Give it to me. Give me the page. Please, give me the page.
I don't wanna.
Page, my friend. Page.
Can you take it from me? No. Okay.
You've done the right thing. I have a difficult choice to make. My sons have betrayed me. I know what I must do. I shall return shortly.
And that's how we got into Myst in the first place. We put our hand on the marker. They're actually making me wait. Okay. You're hoping I do this? This is a true ending as far as I know.
It's done. Oh, I have many questions for you, my friend, but
Who am I?
my
It's
writing cannot wait.
the first question, probably. I'm making him wait.
My long delay may have already had a catastrophic impact on the world in which my wife Catherine is being held hostage.
Say what? Find out about Catherine?
Oh, reward. I'm sorry, but all I have to offer you is the library on the island of Myst. The books that are contained there. Feel free to explore at your leisure. I hope your explorations are satisfying. You will no longer have my sons to deal with.
They don't exist anymore.
Oh, and one more favor. I'm fighting a foe much greater than my sons could ever have imagined. At some point in the future, I may find it necessary to request your assistance.
Sequel bait.
Till that point, you're free to enjoy the exploration from my library on Myst. And thank you again. Oh, the book. You can use the Myst linking book to return to Myst.
He's like, what are you waiting for? Go. Get out of here. Feel free to enjoy the explorations from my library on Myst. Thank you again, Atris. There is something else, though. First of all, this aid sucks. Just for the record. I don't know why I came here in the first place. This aid sucks. Go ahead and get a new save. He's apparently a firebender. He's exploded them. What's this on the ground? This is new, to my knowledge. Wait. Well, this book was... I've actually read this book. This book was on the bookshelf before. This book was on the bookshelf before. I've actually read this book. There we go. This is the new part. 2735. That's the new thing I need. I already solved this puzzle. I already solved the 40 puzzle on the switch in the back. I've actually already done that. Actually, you saw that. 2735. That's what I needed. Because, like, actually, like the first or second puzzle I solved in the game itself was that puzzle, and I solved it by accident. I actually solved it completely by accident, and then I reverse engineered how I solved that puzzle with the book itself. But I'll solve for the people at home who are confused what I'm talking about. Back at the very beginning of the game, you come in here, and it's just a reflecting pool type thing. Like, you click on the button. Well, that's what well, yeah, it's on water table with 67, which does nothing. There's a note that says to change it to the number of marker switches on the island for a special message, which was 8. So I did that, and you get the first message from Actor saying, you know, one of his sons betrayed me, so trying to figure it out, and Catherine, please help me, type of situation. But that book says you can change it to 40, which I already had on 40 because 40 was most interesting. Because it didn't have any use that I know of. And then by chance, I had this on just because it was on, and it was like, whatever. And by chance, I found out you can go behind here. And we go behind. If you go behind here when having a 40 and this mountain up, which I assume is the Mount of Rhyme, click this. You get this. Oh, that opens up. And I got an achievement for it. It was either the first or second achievement I got in the game. Which lets you move this around. So this is the way you want it on. It's interesting. It's like it's the first or second achievement I got. Like the second puzzle I solved, and it's actually for a post-game puzzle. It's for it's a post-game thing. I had no idea it wasn't part of the original game. But I know what this goes to. Because I thought this was necessary for going to the space debates. The going on the space ship, but it's not. It's cool how they pulled the rhyme book out. Yeah, that's whatever that thing is. But what that does is opens this door right here. So I needed a 4-digit code for this, which I hadn't found until this now, which is now 2735. Okay. Did I do something up top? What did that do? What was the point? Is this through here? Now? Did it change where this goes? No, that's... That's still crappy desert land, I think. I salted, but I don't know what I salt. This is 100% new to me. This was not in the original game, to my knowledge. Oh. That looks dangerous. Let's go there. Yes, you do need the quotation marks. I mean, it was still adequate without it, but I have to go back later and fix it. That's a good quote. I appreciate that quote. Really? They gave me my Myst book back immediately? Achievement unlocked rhyme. What? Thanks for the achievement, I guess? I don't feel like I earned that achievement. Most of their achievements I feel like I earned. I don't feel like I earned that one. I also don't know what I'm even doing here. Like, there's no goal here to my knowledge. Like, I'll do things just because it looks like there's things to be done, but I don't know what the actual goal here is. And I want to say the hint system actually says there's no hints for Rhymates. Let me just double check, but I'm pretty sure it said that. Bonus stage for real Myst, no hints available. That's what I thought. Ah, okay. Okay. I also want to make sure that there is no other place I can go to from the Denny area. That was a good confirmation there, though. I think this area would benefit from free roam. And that's why it benefits from free roam. What was that noise? It crossed my mind that this area is made specifically for free roam, so they may have designed this area for free roam. Not freezing to death is nice, for sure. Thank you. Why didn't it open before? That was weird. Okay, let's take free roam off for the moment. I still like the classic Myst movement. I specifically put on free roam there because I feel like I was missing something in that area. I didn't want to try to click around randomly to see if I could find it. Yeah, it helps with visibility for some parts. Okay. Up then. A button. Huh. I saw those windows. I thought the windows might lead to something. I was right. It's even unlocked Aurora Master. Well, that's pretty. Aurora Borealis. In your kitchen. I could play with that for a while. That's amusing. Button. Another reading book. Okay. Before spending any more time with my experiments, I've decided that I must finish construction. I have brought both Sirius and Akinar this time. The shaft is almost finished, as is the observation post. Both boys prefer it inside where it is warm, protected from the cold. Akinar sits in the observation post for hours, and Sirius is consumed with the crystals and the glimpses of ages that we were able to see. Neither of them shows any real desire to leave. Can I remember the last time my son spent so much time with me in an AIDS? Interesting. After much more experimenting with the shapes of the crystals, we were able to get a nearly perfect view of an AIDS inside of the book. I wonder if that crystal from Mason means something. I won't write that down yet. I don't have a frame of reference for that. Sirius wanted to link immediately, not understanding that the link was only visual. Without the ink, the crystals not bind onto a particular AIDS. Because of this, the crystals have an interesting side effect. It is possible to change the crystals and watch the AIDS change. While in reality we are seeing a vast number of distinct, though similar, AIDS, displaying the correct AIDS defined by the crystals. It appears as though we were changing the original AIDS. Next are the lights. My sons seem much more interested in the lights of the night sky right now. Their only interest in the crystal seems to be whether or not we can view Channelwood or Stone Step, two ages I've not seen in a long while. It's possible to view the ages, although the time it would take to find the correct combination would be prohibitive. I do not consider my task with the crystals complete, but I would rather keep Sirius and Akinar excited in here, so we will move on to the lights. I think it is better to keep Riven from them, and so it is just as well that we move on to something else. I'll review that place later. The lights are curious. Although I originally thought the effect to be an organic one, I now believe it to be electromagnetic in origin. I think the effect could be triggered somehow. It's something that we'll have to try, and if Sirius and Aghanar have their way, it will be soon. I've never seen either of them so interested in my experiments. And I do not want to dampen their enthusiasm. Okay, thanks, Elephant. It seems they have forgotten about the crystals now. I'm not sure either of my sons was expecting the amount of work it would take. It has turned out to be a challenge working above the cold waters where the wind cuts through clothing and skin like a sharp knife. So, even amidst the dark cold, they are driven to complete the task. It's a side of them that I have not seen before. Another hard day, but we've erected the first of 3 towers. I am too tired to write tonight. It's been a week. The second and third towers are up. We only need to connect the power. I'm exhausted, as are Sirius and Akinar. However, they have no intention of quitting, and that drives me. The towers are finished, as is the power to each of them. Power will be conducted directly through the saline sea, alleviating the need for stringing wires and enabling us to locate the towers a comfortable distance away. Most of the remaining work can be accomplished inside, for which I am grateful. I'm tired of the cold. I look forward to the warm beaches of Myst Island. Perhaps we all deserve a break. We only spent a day with Catherine before returning. We were here only a minute before we again began to experiment with the towers and the electromagnetic discharges. We were able to create an arc for the first time between 2 towers. Its reflection in the cold waters was magnificent. We are close now. Tomorrow, after adjusting the voltage, we will know just how close. The beauty is awe-inspiring. At our command, multicolored waves of light dance across the dark sky. Brilliant flashes of white lightning that make the display even more amazing precede them. The boys are convinced they will be able to bring their mother here, and though she usually refuses to use the books, I am becoming convinced that she will come, or at least I hope. I don't think that picture is relevant to anything. As for me, I must return to Myst or some other warm place. There is more to be accomplished here, but I long for the sun and will spend some time under its glow before returning. Catherine had to come after I told her of my intentions to use the crystals to view Riven. She is not consumed with the setup of the geodes and the crystals, and encourages me daily as I try to uncover the combination that will allow me a view of that AIDS. Sirius and Akinar did not come this time. I must return to Everdunes. I believe that a few of the crystals I left in Everdunes may help me here. Catherine has returned home for now, but she'll meet me on Myst Island in 3 days. I think I'll be ready by then. I assume that's like the last thing he wrote before he got trapped in the book. Ooh, a zoom in. I gotta sit in this chair. My chair now. I wonder. Can I do that and now go down in the elevator? And be on a completely different side? I'm brilliant! Haha! It is real. The work of your hands, the touch of my dreams. I left my dream for you. I'm only yours, Catherine. First note from Catherine. So let's see. Red, green, blue, yellow, then purple. It has to be relevant somewhere. It's a fairly easy code. The map of some kind. Books. Nice sleep in the bed. And then what's this? Well, that's annoying. It's not the color based, it's shape based. Okay, first one is like I don't know how to copy that down. Two spires. Then next one is tall penis. Which I have that one already. Then we have three-pointed. Then we have small points. I think that's this one. Let me double check. Then... Ooh, I think I had the wrong one for the first one. I need a short two spires, not a tall two spires. That's what I need. There we go. No? Just confirm that looks right for that one. Tall, rounded. I think that's the wrong one, actually. There are too many similar ones of these. That's annoying. The last one needs to be barely split the top. So I think the last one's wrong as well. Okay, try it now. No? How about this other, penis one? I did indeed. Right now I'm currently annoyed by this because it's shape coded and not color coded. And a couple of shapes look very similar to each other. Okay, I'm pretty confident of the first one. The first one is 2 spires, like, just a straight up V. I don't think any of the other ones, besides this one, look like a V. Yeah, I don't think any of the other ones fit for that. Yeah, this isn't really a V. That is, though. The second one annoying because it's just a penis, but there are like 3 of them that could be penises. The third one is something with 3 points. Is there anything else with 3 points? 2 points, 1 point, 1 point, 1 point, 2 points, 2 points. A diamond for some reason. And 3 points. Yeah. That's the only thing with 3 points. So that has to be it. Wait, what? What? If you hold it down, it changes colors. Why? That's not one of those things where the game doesn't explain a mechanic. Like, how are you supposed to know that? Nope, it was not in the book. I figured it out because I'm amazing, but still. It's one of those, how are you supposed to know that? Okay, it's wrong right now, but let me confirm now. Where's this door? It's in the way. Okay, so we have the 2, we have the long, we have 3, a small point, and we have 2. But barely 2. Let's try that. No. How about this? Okay, one is a round on top, one is a point. Maybe that's the difference here. Maybe I have to leave the room too. It's very possible I have to leave the room and do something else after I do that. Okay, no, it wants a rounded top. Okay, so red 2-pronged, green rounded top, right? Blue 3-pronged. Yellow, the small one. Purple, like 2-pronged, and it's about as tall as the green one. No, the viewer's not automatically moving. I have to press the button right here. I'm pretty sure this is the right combination right here. Yeah, I go here and you see it move right there. Let me also confirm there's no other colors I'm missing, like it's not just an offset or something. So let's do the yellow one, because yellow is easy to do. Okay, green, blue, purple. There's a pink instead of purple. Is there a pink on here? That's pink, not purple. There's red, yellow. That's what I was missing. I need pink. Or magenta, I guess, technically. Boom. Achievement unlocked, Crystallizer. That looks like a nice place. Okay. I guess we leave. Yeah, I wrote down purple originally because I thought it looked like purple on the notes without knowing what the color choices were. So I never really questioned it at that point. Why did I never open this door last time? I'm stupid. Could have been something cool in that door. There wasn't, because I got lucky. There could have been. That's still really cool. Okay, that doesn't change. Is there anything else to actually do? Or am I done? I got an achievement for it, but it doesn't see. But it's a viewer. You can't actually go to the aids from the viewer. They mentioned that multiple times. There is more to do. Or are there more puzzles to solve? Like, am I just missing a way forward type situation? Because so far, it's just been exploring the aids and finding things. Like, I just solved the puzzle there, for example. There's no more forward. Well, I'll take any direction if you wanted to quickly look it up or something, and like I'll take any direction to see anything else there is to see in this area. I beat it. I got the achievement for beating it. Yeah, I figure that this is just a visual thing. It's not an actual like puzzle related thing. But since there's no pink ops in here. Hallucination? Say what? You have my interest. Yeah, this seemed to be the final puzzle thing. I assume this is me viewing Riven. I assume this is Riven. Yeah, go for it. I have Riven. I'm gonna play Riven eventually, but I don't think knowing that I'm viewing Riven right there it changes anything. That's where Riven. Cool. So what I understand, Catherine went to Riven and got trapped there, along with Atlas's father, who is evil for some reason. Turn out the fire, but leave the gas valve on. Then go inside the first room, close the door, and hang out for a bit. Hear some spoopy sounds. Okay. Hey, Samurai. Okay, door's closed. Hang out for a moment. A few minutes. Okay. How are you guys doing today? I hope y'all enjoyed me being Myst. I had a really good time with it. It went so much smoother than I thought it would. Myst went through so much. Was so much smoother than I thought it would. There was a couple of janky, point and click moments, not realizing mechanics for the puzzles themselves, because there's no tutorial for any puzzle, obviously. But other than that, everything went really smoothly. I think he even said you're impressed with me, which made me happy. Now that's what to think. I think I might actually call the stream early after doing this. I was originally going to start Devil May Cry 5, but I already have Critical Role in 3 hours, and I kind of want more than 3 hours from the starting Devil May Cry game. I want to really get into it. And it'll give me a chance to hype up starting Devil May Cry by doing it next Friday, on my normal next Friday stream time. I think that's what I'm going to be doing. Maybe I'll do a rando or something on Sunday. It may do like a rando or something on Sunday night. This is kind of a makeup stream for starting. So maybe we'll do Monday. Yeah, probably Monday. As like a makeup for starting sleep. That'll also give me a chance to finish cleaning my house, my apartments, and archiving and doing a bunch of other stuff. Before Critical Role starts. I think that's what I'm going to end up doing. Oops. I don't want to download an update right now. I'm streaming. The way I handled the fortress is interesting. How so? Please say your thoughts on what was interesting, different, and stuff like that. I will say sound cues. What sound cues? I didn't realize there were sound cues at all. Yeah, the little red button. The little red button brings the elevator back. That's where you push when you're done, and you bring the elevator back that way. The little red button had nothing to do with sound cues. That was to bring the elevator back. Say you're done with the puzzle and go down. The biggest area where sound cues were a thing was the desert area, where you had to use the sound cues for 5 different areas as part of a sound-based puzzle as part of a sound-based puzzle. I did that one with sound cues. We get facing the primary direction here, a sound cue. Oh, interesting. Well, that's good that the game gives you multiple ways to figure it out. The game gives you multiple ways to do it is good. That one considered serial control set. Either way, that's good to give you multiple ways to do it. I imagine most people like do a counting method. They put the left one all the way up, then count how long it takes till it's the primary direction and use that. See, I just found out if you do it halfway, it locks into place. Use the sound cues to help you navigate the underground maze. I noticed the sound cues during the underground maze, but I figured I could just brute force it using a notepad, and ended up working out. It took 14 different directions to go, but using a notepad and keeping track of which way you came from, so you don't double back, works just fine. And then you have it written down so you go to the next time and just blaze through it and get an achievement. I feel like brute forcing is a better solution than trying to use the sound cues, to be honest. And if you're talking about lower button, there is a lower button in the underground track maze thing. There's a red button there that you press. Can you look up like a Wikipedia thing for rhyme just in general and see if there's any extra things listed on an under rhyme? R-I-M-E. Yeah, I would say if I finished this like at 6 o'clock or earlier, I probably would have jumped into Devil May Cry 5, but only having 2 hours and some change, I don't feel like that's enough to start a Devil May Cry game. Especially since I'm really, really, really hyped for Devil May Cry 5. I'm really excited to play it, and I also didn't actually... I have it downloaded, but I didn't actually set up for streaming. Like, I didn't balance the volume and make sure it shows up on stream time and all that, so I'd have to do that on the fly as well. Maybe the Easter egg was only on original Myst, not the real Myst thing. Yeah, the door outside's closed. Both doors are closed. Oh yeah, Rhyme's not in the original, duh. I'm stupid. You know, gas is on, fire's out. Oh, that was a big yawn. Nothing's happening. I'm just freezing to death in here. Try what? I need more information on what this is. Step outside the cylinder gas valve off and on. Okay. Off. On. And close the door behind me. I'll get close to the door. How do I close the door? There. I just have to go into something that closes. I'd have to step away from the main entrance. There's no actual closed door button. Well, I did come in this path from the other side, so if that made a difference. The valve was facing me. It was pointing toward me. Having it pointing toward me is on. I half expect a jump scare at this point. This Akinor shows up in front of me saying, haha. No, I thought that was it for a second, but no, that's just music looping. Dismissing the crystals randomly. I'm fine. I'm fine not doing those. Pictures and staff and stuff, yeah. I'm okay not doing those. That's for the makers of the game, not for the players of the game. There's a game of Pong on Myst. Excuse me? Why am I not doing that secret? I don't play Pong. I don't think this is happening. Yeah, I'm giving up on this one. What date? The valve fan facing the building is the valve being off, not on. What date? Is it the date the Pong was released? Please tell me it's the date. It's the date that Pong was released. Because that would be clever. They obviously don't know what time Pong was released, so probably midnight, but... Or maybe 11/11 for the Pongs things. There could be a lot of ways they'd be clever with that. Well, it's Pong in the 80s? Oh, late 70s. That was probably when Pong was released. 1978 sounds about right. So 78. I guess time doesn't matter. Apparently the time matters. Apparently time matters. You're killing me, Kita. You're killing me. I just actually looked up something that says for the time, enter what the clock tower shows. So I need to enter what the clock tower has for my time, apparently. Which is 240. Apparently, March 1st, 1978 was the day that Atari announced they merged with Time Warner. November was the last production month of the Pong video game, i.e. the egg. So it was actually when Pong went away. March 1st in time. Clock tower shows, which is 240. Taking too long. And then stands it from March to November. No? Maybe it's 2:40 a.m.? Well, boo. 1019. Well, let me try 1019 then. I hate how like 30 people found that helpful, and didn't mention that this problem. Oh, 27, not first. That's also May, not March. That's not helpful at all. That's, so yeah, that doesn't work at all. That's garbage. First one, no. There's also another Easter egg they say potentially on here about actors talking about Big Macs. I feel like most of these Easter eggs are just bogus. Just things people made up. Zero is blank, 1 is a den, so I need to do 0. That's just helpful for me to know. So 0, 0, 1, 1, 1, 1, 0, 1. Am I making a burger here? One, 2, 3, 4. If I press or do that and then press the red button and door go up. Bring right down and enter the following pattern. 0, 4. Then that. And then that. 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 And then that. Press it again. Yeah, these Easter eggs are crap. That didn't work. That didn't work either. These are crap. I have a feeling this is like Pokemon Red or stuff. Well, it's like an urban legend type thing. That's what it feels like right now. Anyway, that's it. Let's yeah. Let's go ahead and save this so we have a completed save. Boop. Save. Yeah, it's. I've tried like 3 different types of Easter eggs. None of them worked. It's no. We're done. Hey, that killed like 30 minutes. Hey, that's it for me for stream today. It was a shorter stream. It was like a 4-hour stream instead of the usual 6-hour stream around this time. But hey, we beat Myst. We did it. We beat Myst and a bonus area. We did a lot. We finished the game. Yeah, so I'll probably come back with a rando like Monday night or something like that. Yeah, I think I'll go ahead and say right now. I'll go ahead and we'll do a rando Monday nights. And then my next normal stream is next Friday. Hey, Lethal. Thanks for watching. Thank you for saying that. And thank you for joining me as well, Keita. Anyone else watching now, lurking now, or watching or lurking in the future? Because I save all my VODs forever. Thank you so much for joining me. This is a lot of fun. It's a very much different game than I usually do. I'm very much a challenge. I like playing a lot of challenging games, and that includes puzzle games. And I really enjoy this. It went so much smoother than I thought it would. So much smoother. But hey, my next stream is Monday night for All-Creed Time Rando, and then after that, Friday we'll be starting Devil May Cry 5, day 1 of Devil May Cry 5. So be excited for that. Because I am. I have not seen anything on Devil May Cry 5. I have watched nothing on Devil May Cry 5. The only thing I know about Devil May Cry 5 is that Liam O'Brien was the vocal director for it, which means the voice acting must be insane because he's a really good vocal director and voice actor himself. That's like the only thing I know about Devil May Cry 5. I have beats in Devil May Cry 1, Devil May Cry 3, Devil May Cry 4, and the DMC reboot. I have beaten all 4 of those games. I really like the Devil May Cry series. I skipped 2 on the device of many people. So I've been excited to play Devil May Cry 5 for a long time. So that's gonna be my next game. That's on next Friday. Big long stream coming then. Probably like an 11-hour stream of all Devil May Cry goodness. So join me for that, or join me for the Random Monday. Otherwise, thank you all for joining me. Let me see who can host. Let me see who can host up. I'll usually be hosting Critical Role, but they're not live yet because it's not live for another 2 hours and a half. Let's see. Who is live right now? There's someone else playing Devil May Cry 5. Can't host them. I'm gonna host Upside Tuesdays doing a Pokemon Emerald randomizer because that seems like fun. I don't know. Everyone have a great night and a great weekend. I will see you all Monday night for Rando time, or Friday next week for Devil May Cry 5. Take care, everyone. Really enjoyed this game, and I have Riven actually installed my computer. We'll do Riven soonest. Don't worry. And Riven will be 100% blind. I never beat it as a kid. Shh.